1056, if the volume of a sphere is 113 and 400 feet cubed, write and solve an equation to find the radius. Oh, and let's make sure we show our work. Now, you might be thinking, how on earth are we supposed to find this if it gave us the volume? Because we have all of these volume formulas, but what are we going to do to find the radius? Well, don't worry. We're just going to do a little bit of working backwards here. So we do know that the volume of a sphere is 3/4 pi times the radius cubed. So what we can do in this situation is we can just take the volume and we can plug that into our formula. So let's go ahead and do that. That's going to give us 113 and 400ths, and that's equal to 3. Oh, I don't like that 3. Let me fix it. That's equal to 3/4 pi times the radius cubed. Now we have a nice formula that all we have to solve for is the radius, right? That's our only variable. Everything else has a numerical value. All right, so let's do some work with this. We can solve this just like any other equation. So r is what we're trying to solve for instead of x like we're used to. I'm going to divide my work so that I can keep both sides, organized a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide by 3/4 pi on each side. All right, so that gets rid of it on this side, or just turns it into a giant 1, right? So I've got a giant 1. And on the right side, if we put in 113.04 over 3/4 times pi, that's going to give us 0.99, and that's rounded to the nearest hundredth, and that is equal to the radius cubed, right? That's all we have left on this side. So, all right, is that our radius? No, that's not our radius. That is our radius cubed. So how do we figure out what just the radius is? Well, we need to take the cube root of both of these numbers. So that's what we need to do. Let me scoot this a little bit. All right, so we take the cube root. And if you don't remember how to do that in your calculator, go back to my video where I show how to do that. And when we take the cube root of 26.99, you're going to get 2.98, a lot of other decimals. So we can round to 3. And that is equal to our radius. Actually, we want to say 3 feet because we don't want to forget our label. Now it's not cubed because we're talking about the radius here, not the volume. It's just 3 feet. And you could plug this back in to see if it works. And it will get you something that's not exactly 113.04, but it will be very close. And the reason it's not exactly 113.04 is because we had done some rounding to the nearest hundredth. All right, that is all for 1056.